All right, we got two new flashlights here. Two sweet little lights. We're going to go through and talk about them. Little EDC lights. First one, check out this little Acebeam right here. Look at this little bitty thing and how simple and functional that is. How teeny tiny that thing is. USB chargeable, all aluminum housing, metal door. There's for your plug-in for your charging cord that they give you right here. But that thing is pretty dang impressive right there. And it's got full lockout, so it doesn't come on. Okay, so there it's on. Now watch. If I press this off, and then I press and hold it for a couple seconds, it's going to flash 3 times. And now it's locked out, okay? Doesn't go on, so in your pocket you get full lockout, charge status, everything that's on there like that. This is a little Acebeam Keylight 500. And but pretty sweet little unit. So how this works here, I'm going to take you outside and show you, but we got a few different modes. So again, you just double tap and it comes on. And then we can cycle through all the modes. Watch, you'll see bam, 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 goes through them, okay, like this, as we have on here. Now, you also have a turbo mode on here, so as you go through, I can double tap for turbo, and that's pretty wicked. So, like I said, to give you all the options, spec-wise on this little sweet, little bitty, tiny, tiny light, I mean, it is so little in size and weighs next to nothing. I just can't get over how little that is, and it's like 15 bucks. Made by Acebeam. Again, all metal housing, and you guys know I love Acebeam lights. This is kind of my new little go-to light. And again, you know, after you use it a little while, you just charge it. Just plug it in and charge it, and this thing is good to go. Love this little thing. Spec-wise, need my glasses for specs. Give you an example here. Turbo mode for this thing, for turbo, it is 500 lumens and then steps down to 260 lumens after a certain amount of time. On high, it's 200 lumens and it'll step down to 150 lumens. They step down after a certain amount of time. But turbo is 500 lumens, high is 200 lumens, medium is 60 lumens, low is 10 lumens, and moonlight mode is 1 lumen, and then they also have a strobe feature on here of 500 lumens. That strobe one, I cannot remember. I think it's 3 times. So let's see. I think it's 3 quick taps for that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's your strobe mode. Okay, so you get that if you need it. That's crazy. And let's turn that off. But then when we turn it back on, we go through our modes: high, medium, low. Right there, so you got all your modes, and again, you can double tap for turbo. So, like I said, sweet little light to lock it out, press and hold it for a second. It's going to flash 3 times, and now you stick it in your pocket and it can't come on. The button is pretty well recessed, and I've been carrying it, and I have not even been locking it out, and it's not turning on. It's near impossible to accidentally turn that on in your pocket, so I just leave it, on. I don't even turn it off or lock it out. But that is one of them. That's the Acebeam Keylight 500. You will see this outside at night in a few minutes. Sweet light, great little setup. And like, we bought a bunch of these. They're literally like 15 bucks. I bought one for Tina. I got it in mine in orange. I got another one in black right here. We bought a ton of these things. They're $15. And you never have to worry about batteries. They're perfect for every room of the house to have these things, and where you can be able to run them and do whatever you need to do with them. I mean, just a perfect, look at how, I cannot get over how little this light is. So I love them. So we got those. Next up, we got a Baton 4 from Olight. Okay, Olight is a fantastic one. Now, keep in mind, I paid for all of these. None of these lights were given to me for free. I'm not going to do a video. I'm not going to take a $15 light and make a video on it just to get a $15 light. I bought these things all myself individually here with my own money, but this is that Baton 4 from Olight. The reason I got it, it is so compact and little, yet such a powerhouse. Now, it does come with a pocket clip right here that can be used and stuck right on this if you want to put it right there like that. It's a double style pocket clip. It can go this direction or this direction, so you can put it on a bill of a hat even, or anything like that. I can mount on my glasses. Okay, so I can do whatever I want to with that, but we're going to take that off. I don't use pocket clips. I just throw them in my pocket. But this one also, it's a magnet on the back. So anywhere we have metal, it is going to stick to metal. And I don't see anything here metal to show you, but it is also a metal magnetic charger. So that's it. And then this thing lights up and you're charging it. So that's all you got to do. So take that, drop it right on the charger, boom, it's charging automatically. So that's a beautiful system. It is also a replaceable battery that is inside of here that you can unscrew. Take this apart, and here is your battery right there. It is an Olight specific battery but it is a rechargeable battery. So they give you that option in there as well, which is very nice, but so compact and so little. Now it also gives you multiple, you gotta zoom in pretty tight on here and see, but you're gonna see when I turn this on. Okay, we get power levels. That's low, medium, and high over here on this side. These little yellow lights that are gonna show up over here. That's our power status for our battery indicator over here. This side is our power level. As I scroll through this, you'll see those change. Okay, there's low, it's got 1 dot. There's medium, 2 dots. High, 3 dots. So you can see that indicator on there. It's pretty sweet. But now with this, same kind of thing. I can turn it on, and then I can cycle right through the modes. Okay, you got moonlight, low, medium, high. Right on here like this. That's what it's going to. And then again, we also have turbo with this. Double tap is turbo, which screams. So, and you'll see this outside. Now, this is a great setup here too. Awesome little light. The size of these 2 lights is just straight up incredible. I mean, look at that. Forget my finger. But that is incredible. These things are insane. Teens laughing at me because of my broke finger. She's always making fun of my broke finger. But to give you specs on this one here, turbo mode, 1300 lumens. And high is 600 lumens, medium is 60 lumens, low is 12 lumens. Moonlight is a half a lumen. These are all waterproof. These are all waterproof and no worries there. And you also have, trying to look here, auto shut off on this one is the same kind of thing. Now, if you want strobe mode, you're going to same thing as with the Acebeam. Love how they both work kind of the same way. Triple tap, and there's your strobe mode. You can see it flashing here all over, strobe mode. Okay, so there's your strobe mode, and you can lock this one out also, which again, because of that recess button, I've not had go off in my pocket. But if you want to lock this out on this, where is it? I saw it on here. Lockout was just press and hold. So you just press and hold this, and it turns into moonlight, and then it goes off. So now that is locked out. See, nothing's happening on there at all. To get it to come back in, to unlock it, you got to press and hold it again. So you press and hold it till it kicks in, goes right to moonlight, but now you can cycle through every mode on this, and you're back in. Come on, what did I do here? There we go. And you can cycle through all the modes. So it's basically for this one to lock it out and unlock it. You turn it off, you just press and hold, and it locks out. Want it back on, press and hold, and it locks back out, so you're good to go. And there's your modes right there, so you cycle right through. It's also how you hit moonlight mode. Okay, when you lock this out, okay, there's your press and hold, there's your moonlight mode. You can barely see that on my hand. It's about the most worthless, pointless thing ever. Some people like it, but it really serves no purpose for me whatsoever. But that's it. That's that little Olight. That's the Baton 4, or Baton 4. 2 amazing little lights. You will see these things outside. I will run them outside for you and show you. But I mean, look at the size of those. This one I think was $50 total for this one. And that included your charger, your clip, and everything. These little dudes right here for $15, I straight up love them. I want to buy 50. I literally want to have 50 of these. I want to put them everywhere. They're just such a perfect little functional light that does whatever you need. It's just that simple, and it takes up no space. They also come with a cute little lanyard that you can mount on this too. I don't have it. Tina put it on hers. But questions, comments below, and you will see videos of these going. Thanks for watching. All right, this is that Acebeam Keylight 500. Now we got to turn it on. All right, and then here's low mode. As you can see here, we got a moonlight type. We got low. Let's just press and hold. Okay, there's your different modes. As we're letting it just go through it. We'll stop them. There's high. Pretty impressive for this little light. And then we hit it again. It should go, it's off, hang on. Comes back on. There's low. Medium, or high. Medium. Low. There's a low mode right there. And we got turbo, we double tap. And there's turbo mode, look at that. Out of this little bitty light, look at that, screaming. Very, very impressive. Double tap back, and then we can go down. There's the modes. And there's the low. Right there like that too. So perfect. Like I said, you can see it here on the ground. We'll go through the modes. And we can double tap for turbo. Very impressive little light. Very, very impressive little light for its size. Like I said, such a sweet little thing right there. Alright, we're going to use the Baton 4. We got it locked out mode right now, so we're going to press it and hold it till we unlock. There we go. We got a moonlight mode, very, very minor. You almost can't see it. It is very, very small moonlight type mode there like that. And then we'll press and hold them, go through them. Okay, low, medium, moonlight, low, medium, high, moonlight, low, medium, high. There's high, low. That's not moonlight. This is low mode, as you see. Which is doing good. Press again, we go to medium. Medium mode, very impressive. Press again, we go to high. There's high mode. Very, very impressive. And then we do have a turbo on this too, which we'll go to, but we press it again. There's that low mode. Double tap for a turbo. Look at that thing scream. Look at that. I mean, that is very, very impressive. And hit it again to go back down, and you got your low. And press it for medium, high. There you go, right through the modes. Low, medium, high. Sweet, simple, and functional. And again, we hit turbo. Bam. There it is. Sweet little light right there. You can see the light. We're on low mode. When you hit it again, there's 2 for medium, 3 for high right there. And this is your battery indicator. Pretty sweet little setup. And then we turn it off. That's it right there. Battery charge indicator right there. Sweet setup.